Summer's nearly here, and you're no doubt wanting to take a break from the humdrum tedium of your daily routine. What you need is a vacation. Games can offer exotic getaways, but they're prone to becoming the epicenter of some harrowing catastrophe, ruining all those plans for leisure activities in the process. Whatever you do, don't book a flight to one of these resorts if you cherish your summer vacation. Or hey, maybe you like to live a little bit dangerously, in which case these 7 perilous retreats will ensure that you spend every minute of your time off really appreciating the value of life itself. Digia from Bulletstorm. If you're thinking of one day becoming a wealthy tycoon who turns an entire planet into one gigantic luxury resort, Digia is the perfect example of what not to do. For instance, don't start building in a biosphere that's riddled with radioactive gamma storms, and avoid supplementing your workforce with convicted felons.
Your fancy new gravity boots make assassination time fun!
Lakeview Hotel in Silent Hill 2. Checking in to the Lakeview Hotel seems like the start to a quiet, relaxing stay in the foggy little town of Silent Hill. But if you leave your room to refill the ice bucket, you might encounter some rather psyche-scarring scenes. Interiors covered in rust and grime, guests who look like walking piles of skin. Maybe you should have paid attention to all those TripAdvisor reviews that complained about otherworldly horrors and the guilt-induced revelations that come with them.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary?
Rook Islands in Far Cry 3. Are you an affluent Caucasian who some might label as a grade A douchebag? Then you should never ever visit the Rook Islands, because you will almost assuredly end up as the ransomed captive of some deranged modern-day pirates. Isle Delfino in Super Mario Sunshine. Even when it's not being terrorized by a translucent vandal and his giant paintbrush, or running rampant with ink-infested wildlife, Isle Delfino would still be a questionable vacation spot. For starters, there's Corona Mountain, a live volcano that could ostensibly bury the entire island under a blanket of lava at any time. And Hotel Delfino, which is pretty much the only tourist lodging in town, is lousy with the hostile spirits of the dead. Bright Falls in Alan Wake. Alan Wake's a best-selling author who's stuck in an unproductive rut, and his wife Alice thinks a trip to the remote mountain town of Bright Falls will help him break through his writer's block. Within an hour of arriving, the couple's trip descends into shadowy madness, with Alice getting mysteriously abducted and Alan slowly losing his mind on account of a dark presence. That being said, Alan did finally sit down and write that novel he was thinking about, so yes. Mission accomplished.
All right.
Black Lake Lodge in Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Welcome, and we hope you enjoy your stay. Let me show you to your room. Don't mind the cultist messages scrawled on the walls. And here we are. Oh my god, a bear! Banoi in Dead Island. At face value, this verdant isle off the coast of Papua New Guinea seems to be the destination that'll live up to your most luxurious vacation fantasies. Of course, you'll need to turn a blind eye to the crime and gang violence that runs rampant in the nearby city of Moresby, and the fact that there's an Alcatraz-style prison island not too far up the coast. Also, the indigenous tribes have been practicing endo-cannibalism for generations, which eventually leads to one of those pesky zombie outbreaks that plunges all of Banoi into bedlam. Hopefully you haven't booked a stay at any of these video game vacation spots, because otherwise you might want to make it a one-way ticket. For more videos like this one, be sure to check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/gamesradar.